Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of A Day in the Life. Today we are with the bros in Windenburg. Tech-savvy hunk Sergio and brash DJ Joaquin have little in common, except for the finer things in life. As they climb the ranks and rake in the bucks, just how awesome can they make their sweet pad? So these are two friends living together. First we have Joaquin Le Chien, what a strange name. His last name is the dog in French. His job is entertainer level 2. He's an open mic seeker. He has the fabulously wealthy aspiration. His traits are goofball, outgoing and music lover. And he lives with the sweet and romantic Sergio Romeo. He has a job as a tech guru level 2, quality assurance. He has also the fabulously wealthy aspiration. His traits are materialistic. He hates children and is very active. So when I heard this, I thought, this is a good-looking guy that has only his good looks in mind, and I don't really like him that much. I prefer the quirky and special character of Joaquin. And yeah, this might change in this episode, so let's just see what these boys are doing. They are standing around in their fancy apartment. This fancy apartment is on one floor, but it's actually not that bad. So Joaquin is sitting in the living room in his fancy DJ gear. He is a very special looking character, but very funny, and I love the shirt he is wearing that came with Get Together, and he looks really good in that. And I just wonder how these two ended up together because they are so different. Joaquin is really trendy, he's the DJ, and the other one, Sergio, is the dog, the good-looking one, the athletic one. So it is really strange, but probably they met at school and got on very well together and decided they wanted to buy this beautiful property on Windenburg Island, and they wanted to get big and have a really great house. So in fact, it makes me want to play with them and make them this really big house that they want to. So Sergio is very athletic. He's also friends, I believe, with Siobhan Fires. She lives also in a wonderful big house, but not on the island, or does she? No, I don't think so. I think she lives on the countryside. Maybe he's thinking of her, but he is such a sweet sim. Another of the sims I'm obsessed with, or I got obsessed with because I didn't really play with him. I saw him walking around in the neighborhood, but when I look at him now, look just how cute he is. And I really like him, although his traits, materialistic, hates children, active, are not that good. So who do we have here? It is the welcome wagon. So Björn Björkson is actually the first family we visited, and this other guy, I think his name is Jacques Villarreal. So we haven't visited him yet. We still have to visit him. I don't know him at all, but I know Björn, and it's funny because Jack is literally talking behind Björn's back. And then we have someone else joining them, which was very funny. So they were standing here, Jacques talking behind Björn's back, and then suddenly they were joined by, or at least I think they were, by Clara Björkson. She finally came. I think she was probably late. So they're standing there and doing this weird looking faces that looks a bit like the Stepford vibes, a bit like, what's happening here? So this was very funny, and she's walking right through him, but then they finally had enough and they decided to leave because they got creepy. So let's get back to the bros. He is still sitting here, probably thinking of his next gig as a DJ somewhere in town of Windenburg, or maybe he's even going to play somewhere in San Myshuno. Who knows? So he's active as well. But let's say, I don't know, when I saw him sitting here, he was kind of boring to me a little bit, and he didn't really look that good. So I prefer Sergio, and Sergio also looks like this kind guy. And I had that feeling, so I was focusing a little bit more on him here. Unfortunately, they are not doing a lot, so I decided let's take a closer look at their property. Let's look how they are living and how they have decorated their house. This gives me also some ideas how I will do the renovation. So this is the outdoor area with a foosball table, a barbecue, with a beautiful view, I have to say, on the sea. It looks nice. This is the hallway. It doesn't look that bad. I like the colors they chose. Could be a little more fancier, I think. Could be a little bit more modern. They have some items that look really good and others that don't look too good in my opinion. Let's just admire the push-ups of Sergio, and I added some bubbles. Normally they are for sleeping, but yeah, this is really big, this green wall, how do you say, where they put the clothes in. Yeah, it is a really big one, and we have the kitchen here with this big table in the middle and the teapot and this trash can staying there in front of that. It's a bit dark. I would change that, of course. And here we have Sergio's bedroom. It's totally his bedroom with the big wardrobe, with the athletic poster, with the big mirror as well. And the other bedroom, we will come to the other bedroom, I think, later. This is the bathroom they share together. Not bad, quite big. And we will see now the house from the outside. I really like it. Maybe we could possibly put a second floor on top of that, but I won't do it during my renovation. And Sergio here is in Joaquin's room that has the DJ table that looks a bit better, a bit less boring than the other room. And apparently Sergio likes it because he spends a lot of time there. So let's get back to see what Joaquin is up to. He's still sitting here. So I believe he's watching television. I was hoping that he would do some more interesting things, but maybe he had a gig the night before and he is just tired and he is just thinking about new mixes, new dance mixes he wants to do. And all of us, we like to enjoy, watch television, enjoy just to relax. And somehow Sergio got a hold of some fruitcake, some gourmet fruitcake, which is really weird. I don't know if they left it in front of the house or if he just got it somewhere else, but he seems to like it. Joaquin, on the other hand, he prefers to cook something, but apparently it's the first time he's cooking. I love that picture on the back wall that matches a bit the shirt. Oh, there's a fire. Ooh, there's a fire, and just look who is coming to his aid. His roommate Sergio is coming to his house, helping him, and that is so sweet of him. Of course, the problem is he's stopping and the other one is still in flames, but it's okay. No harm is done, but instead of thanking his buddy, he's just cursing and then spending some time in the bathroom. I understand that Joaquin is not happy at all, but Sergio just saved his life without hesitating. He ran there, and that's when I really began to dislike Joaquin. So I really want to know, do you play with Joaquin and Sergio in your game? What happened? That's what I always want to know. What happens with these characters? Are they in your game? Did you put them out? I know some people, they take these townies out. So here we have a Sergio that is really, really in a good mood because he saved his friend's life and he's exercising. And Joaquin wasn't successful in cooking something, so he's just preparing some hot dogs. And look at the view they have. It's so beautiful. They really live on a beautiful spot just near the sea. every time I play in Windenburg, especially on the Windenburg Island, it's very relaxing. I really like it there, and I had fun playing with the bros as well. I love to discover them. We are almost at episode 20. The good thing in this series is that you don't have to watch every episode in order. You can pick up the household you want to. At the end of this video, there will be either, if you're watching this right when it comes up, there will be the link or the picture to the end card, I'm sorry, to the series. Or if you're watching this at a later time, it always goes to the next episode. But as I said, I have my channel well organized into playlists. Just go on the playlist, just choose a household to watch, and you can watch that one by one. You don't have to. It's not a full continuing series, and he is still mad, and I don't like that. He should thank Sergio. He should really thank Sergio. So Sergio is dancing on his own, and the other guy is going into Sergio's bedroom. So Joaquin, you are still angry, and Sergio doesn't want to come in, but he even can't because you're so angry. So Sergio decides to go to bed. He wanted to tell Joaquin to leave his room, but Joaquin doesn't care. He doesn't care if he's making noise in the bedroom of his body. He's just staying there. He's a little bit self-absorbed. So he's a goofball, outgoing music lover. I don't really like him. But here we have someone I like and love with the bubbles. But what I do like about Joaquin, I have to say, his dance moves are on point. He dances so good, and I would love to see him do actually the dances that you learn in Salvadorada with I think it's the Salvadoradian cultural skill that you can learn. Then you learn the Latin dances and Latin moves. I am sure that he would do a great job. So I might play with the two of them. I might level them a bit. I might give them a better house. And I might send them into the jungle to do some exploring and for him to learn that new dance, because I have to say, as much as I dislike him, he can dance. He and Candy are probably the best dancers in The Sims 4. You can prove me wrong when you say another name. But now we can enjoy some of the dance moves from Joaquin, because he's now rocking the living room. This is really something I love. I believe they can do it on level 5. I think the dancing skill is going until level 5. I'm not too sure. I know one of these skills, dancing or DJing, is going to level 5 only. I think one of them is until level 10, but I just love how he dances. He's doing such a good job and it looks so good. And he's really rocking it, and maybe that's why he is like he is. He doesn't care about other people because he just loves his dance moves. And yeah, well, let's go back to Sergio, who is sleeping here, dreaming of Siobhan maybe, or of someone else. Not sure about that. And I will have to add some bubbles. When you see this episode, you see the bubbles, but I didn't add them yet. I have to finish the editing anyway before I export this episode and then upload it. This took me a long time to do because it's filmed in a machinima style. I film it with normal mode, with camera mode, and then there's a lot of editing. This video took me almost the whole day, and I filmed it another day, and we are almost at the end. So thank you so much, guys, for stopping by, for following this episode. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. And if you want, you can like and share it on Twitter. That also means a lot to me. And please, if you watch my videos, subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm not talking about that a lot on Twitter, because the problem is, if you sometimes try to reach a milestone, people will get you up that milestone and beyond, and then when you reached it and you tweet about it and you are happy, they unsub. So yeah, that's something I find a bit disheartening. So that's why I'm not really talking about being so near, and it's going so slow at the moment. My channel is stuck around I think 800 and 985, 990, but yeah, I hope I will get there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a wonderful time. Take care, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.